Day 2, Luke chapter 10, verses 1 to 12. The Lord chose 72 other disciples and sent them ahead in pairs to all the towns and places he planned to visit. These were his instructions to them. The harvest is great, but the workers are few. So pray to the Lord who is in charge of the harvest. Ask him to send more workers into his field. Now go and remember that I am sending you out as lambs among wolves. Don't take any money with you, nor a traveler bag, nor an extra pair of sandals, and don't stop to greet anyone on the road. Whenever you enter someone's house, first say, "May God's peace be on this house." If those who live there are peaceful, the blessing will stand. If they are not, the blessing will return to you. Don't move around from home to home. Stay in one place, eating and drinking what they provide. Don't hesitate to accept hospitality because those who work deserve their pay. If you enter a town and it welcomes you, eat whatever is set before you. Heal the sick. Tell them the kingdom of God is near you. But if a town refuses to welcome you, go out into its streets and say, "We wipe even the dust of your town from our feet to show that we have abandoned you to your fate. And know this, the kingdom of God is near. I assure you, even the wicked Sodom will be better off than such a town on a judgment day."
So in this passage, let me just summarize for us. In this passage, Jesus sends out 72 disciples to go in pairs. He sends them ahead of the work that he's about to do. They go into every town that he's about to visit. He's laying the groundwork. Often God has kind of layers to how he works. There's the beginnings and middle and some last. There's seasons in which how he moves. But what's important is what's going on in the life of this passage and the men that he sends out. He instructs them on how to carry on their mission. First, we need to recognize that there's a mission. And second is he for this moment, because he's teaching them how to trust him and how to put their faith in him and how to live through the mission. Is he says, look, there's an urgency we see in here. There's a significance to their work. And Jesus tells them to not take anything, but to go, to start. Some of us just need to start and let God guide us and figure those things out. He also says this. He says, look, you need to pray because the harvest that I am sending you into, it is far greater and plentiful than this moment that you are going to be able to work. You need to pray for more workers. That's something we're praying this week for in the midst of that. We need to pray that God's peace would come to the homes and the people that we visit. He instructs them. He gives them away. He says, go and look for homes of peace. Another term you might have heard is people of peace. Looking for people who are ready to hear the gospel. He calls them and says, tell people that the kingdom of God is near. That's important for us to remember as well. He also warns of judgment for the towns that reject the message in the midst of that. So, using your prayer guide today, I want to encourage you to reflect further upon the prayer points that are there. I'd love to hear what's God teaching you in the midst of this passage today. Share that down below. What are you learning about who God is? Share that in the comments, and we'll continue to pray this week. Thanks for joining.